Artists back here at home upset about changes to the Performers Protection and Copyright Act. Now, they say it's their fair usage clause in the bill is not specific or stringent enough, and many may be left without payment if their material is used. Now, they're planning to march on Parliament and Luthuli House next week. Taking a look at that story for us, ENCA's Theodore Mashele.
The Copyright Amendment Bill is at its final stages just before it gets the green light from President Cyril Ramaphosa. But the organization CIFSA, which is a federation for creatives, has certain concerns.
We are now taking to the streets. We're saying the best. We're calling upon all the people in the industry, the organizations, individuals, to say stand against the signing of this bill. Because of once it gets signed, we will be signing our rights away. Our work will be used for free. So that is why we're organizing a big march.
From a legal perspective, entertainment lawyers believe this bill has too many loopholes.
I mean, there are many issues with the bills, but I think at the core of it is that what will end up happening is that because they're introducing what we call broad exceptions to copyright and introducing provisions like the fair use provision, users of works who would normally be required to license, get a license for those works, pay a license fee for those works, ask for permission to use for the works, will be in a position where they're able to say, no, hang on, we can use your works, not pay for it, not necessarily even acknowledge you for it, and then we'll be able to claim the defense of fair use, which will now be legislated, which will effectively mean that creators will not be receiving the money that is due to them.
Labels say industry members should have been allowed more input on the bill before a final decision was made.
I think it's really sad that the president or the presidency haven't really consulted all of the industry and also mainly the artists in terms of this new bill that's coming up. They don't realize the implications of what's going to happen if he signs the bill as it is. And, the fair usage clause could mean, yes, that people could actually fight it, but artists actually don't have money in terms of hiring hundreds of lawyers when their music or anything that they've done is exploited on any of these social media platforms or even on TV.
For artists, the bill hits directly in the pocket.
I think I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm, speaking for a lot of musicians that have really gone through a lot of battles, in that kind of, in that kind of thing, I'm also one of the people that really got affected. There was a lot of exploitation and a lot of things that happened on my end that, I didn't even have a voice for it. I'm going up against people that, they've got power and you can't really have a say on that. They're gonna do it and you're just gonna keep on grieving.
As artists, we rely on consumers, people who consume our music. We rely on them to actually make money. So in short, if someone is going to use something that I created throughout the night, sleepless nights, creating it, and then they're just going to use it for free, at the end of the day, my pocket's going to be empty, and I won't even be able to produce more.
The Department of Sports, Arts and Culture has declined to comment. Theodore Mashele, Johannesburg.